Hello, this is Drac Attack, and this is Plus Profile number 30. A Plus Profile is where I take a person that's interested in the upcoming MMORPG Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and I interview them and ask them questions about their gaming history. Today we have Crowsinger. I know her because she is a writer for Pantheon Plus. She does all kinds of fanfiction articles. If you haven't seen those, make sure to go check them out at Pantheon.plus. Love doing the interview with her. And so I hope you liked it as much as I did. Onward and upward.
I'm going with Crowsinger, which is my forum name and everything. I'm always drawn to druids, so I'm probably going to be druid unless something else calls out to me. And I like the halfling lore, so I'll probably go there. I miss the way MMOs used to make me feel, and they just don't anymore. So I miss the wonder and the focus on exploring and adventuring with a group and just enjoying the journey in the world without being obsessed with the ending. So I was watching videos and stuff, and I wasn't able to stick with Vanguard, the troubles they had, because I was going through a bad time in life. But I started looking into Pantheon, and I kind of became obsessed with the lore and stuff, and it sounded like it might be what I was looking for. I am a recruit in the Plus Guild. My first MMO was Dark Age of Camelot. A friend of mine was playing Camelot right after the game came out, and I followed her in there. And it was just magical. It was the first time I'd just gotten to kind of explore a magical world, and I played a druid then, just camping with friends in the woods and hunting and exploring the world, and that was my first MMO, and I still have a lot of fond memories of it. But there was this new dungeon in Rift one time. We didn't know anything about it. We just kind of went in and said, let's learn the place and explore and everything. So there was this intersection, and we killed a bunch of monsters there, and then this one guy in the group said, it's safe now. So we all just went walking in the middle of the intersection because it was safe. And then there were these 6 big monsters just killed us. And I think we laid in the dirt for 5 minutes just laughing, and then for the rest of the dungeon it was this joke. We would kill one monster and somebody would say, it's safe now. I'm not remembering any particular boss. The ones that are hardest, I think it's not about the boss, it's about the room, the environment, and how much I have to really think about my surroundings. Rift had a couple of dungeons like that where there were really interesting mechanics in the room that you had to think about. I'm all about PvE. I don't play games to be competitive. I play them to cooperate with a group of people and be the best group we can. So, games that I've enjoyed the most have been when we had a really good group going and I was supporting the group, and that's really what I enjoy the most. I like to focus. I like to really invest in a character, and this is my character and the person that I'm playing. To the extent that I sometimes RP, and I don't call it a toon, I call it a character, because it's the whole thing, and it's not that I don't try different classes or whatever, but I like to really focus. I'm not a crafter. I've tried, but the risk is that I just get burned out on everything if I try to craft too hard, because it's just not what I'm there for. Nothing special, whatever keeps me going. I've used a Naga for years. I just like having the whole, number pad under my thumb where I can, not have to think about looking at the keyboard or anything. And for a few months, I've really gotten into a Tartarus for my left hand. I can just kind of program it for different games and know where everything is and be able to focus on the monitor. I'm Crowsinger on the main forums, I used to write a lot of stories just by myself, but nobody would ever read them, which was, kind of depressing. But when I started getting into Pantheon, I noticed that people were writing fan fiction, like there was Tech Ninja, Benanal, and I was just really into Pantheon lore anyway, so I thought I'd try to write some fan fiction, and I've really gotten into it, just writing stories about some characters, and it's nice having people, read my stories for a change. That's been really cool, and I'm enjoying writing again, so that's fun. I'm also Crowsinger on Pantheon Plus and Discord. I would like to say that I'm really grateful that people are reading my stories now. That just makes me happy, because it's like a two-way street now instead of just me writing into the wilderness, Also, I like just being part of a group of people writing in this world, that there's several of us out there, and we find different things that we respond to and resonate with. And so we write different parts of the world, I guess. I'm just guessing here, but I'm going to say in the year 982 IH, the 18th day of the month of wolf moons, in the winter. The time when elves are wearing ear mittens.